a 5K website in 5 minutes. Really? Now, before you call clickbait, hear me out. The website you see here can actually be designed in 5 minutes. And no, it's not AI generated. Okay, cool. What about the 5K though? Well, based on a study by Sortlist, you can expect websites like these to go as high as 10K if you're working with a freelancer, and if you're working with an agency, we're talking up to 28K. So what's the catch? Well, the design is based on this template. Now, before you boo me off stage, look at how different they are. Like two completely different websites. And that, ladies and gents, is where the magic comes in. How do you make a template unique enough to become a $5,000 website in 5 minutes? Also, is it possible to do this without spending a single dollar? Well, that's what we're gonna find out today. So first, of course, we have to find a good looking template. Now, since I'm a Framer fanatic, that's personally where I will start my search. And lo and behold, there it is, a SaaS template made by Framer themselves. So you just copy it and then publish it. That's a working, fully responsive and animated website with $0 spent and like 20 seconds of work. But a copy and paste template ain't gonna earn us any 5K though. For a client to pay a price point like that, we'll have to do some custom work. And a good first step is a color palette. So we'll head over to an awesome color generator like coolors.co, and we're gonna punch the space bar like there is no tomorrow. But wait a second. We don't even know what kind of brand we're building this website for. Thinking back, that is probably a better starting point. So let's contact an old friend. And there we go. An imaginary high-end chocolate brand called Imaginary. Now, considering it's chocolate we're talking about, I'm thinking a brown as a base color. So now finally, I'll get to punch that spacebar until we get a cool brown. Then I'll lock it in and just punch a bit more until we have something that looks nice. Awesome. There we go. An imaginary brand, a fancy palette, and just 1 minute and 20 seconds spent. Now, while that might sound fast, if my calculations are correct here, it means we only have about 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. And we have a bunch of work to do. Yikes. Anyways, at least we still haven't spent $1 yet either. So let's see if we can keep it that way. Now it's time to do some vacuum cleaning, meaning we'll remove some of the section that we don't really need for this website. This goes into the vacuum. This goes into the vacuum. And that's good. Let's make everything a bit more square. Let's quickly Google free paper pattern PNG and grab a cool asset. Then throw it in as a background pattern and voila. Whew, that took over a minute though. So with just about 2.5 minutes left, stressful, let's run through the template text styles and change every single one to some cool looking but free Google fonts. And there we go. Wow, that looks kind of slick to be honest. But no time to admire the work because it's just 1 minute and 43 seconds left. Again, I'll write my old friend and ask for some copy advice. And while he is thinking, I'll jump over to my other friend, Midjourney, and ask for some cool chocolate mock-ups. By the way, a disgusting disgustingly shameless plug here. I teach tricks like this along with the whole professional website process in my Framer Zero to Hero course. It's a course designed to take you from beginner to dangerous in Framer, and it's got 23 plus hours of material and already a bunch of happy pre-launch students. Anyways, if that sounds cool to you, check it out in the description below. Now, the sad part here is that apart from having just 45 seconds left at this point, this also breaks our budget since Midjourney has a monthly fee. I know, it sucks. But look at the awesome images we got though. So let's leave the past behind us and take those images, throw them into a super easy graphics tool called Canva. Gonna strip them off their backgrounds and add some shadows. Now, the best thing here is that thanks to Canva's tasty free trial, this is on the house. So completely free. Now, before we throw the images into Framer, I'll just check back with our friend and copy over his suggestions. And now with 10 seconds left, we throw these beautiful pieces of rainbow chocolate into Framer. We swap them out with the existing assets and reposition them a bit. We made it. Profit lands at $4,990. Timer says 5 minutes and 22 seconds. Now, of course, a real client would need their own unique copy and assets and maybe even some branding. But to be honest, this isn't that far away from a $5,000 website project. Before we close this out, again, if you want to learn web design and create cool websites like this in Framer, I have a Zero to Hero course showing how to do all of this from scratch without templates. Now, until the next one, have a great life.